Yes, guys, Fiverr gigs tips for beginners. Let's go. Guys, hope you guys are well. Right, listen, I'm going to give you some tips. If you're a beginner on Fiverr and you want to know some tips and tricks to actually help you rank on Fiverr, then I'm going to go through it right now. And guys, don't forget, I got a whole playlist up there with lots of videos on Fiverr. So check them out, please, as well. Don't forget that. So listen, this is what I do. This is what I would do. You can type in any kind of role that maybe that people are searching for. So I just typed in social media manager. And then what I would do is to get some good ideas and tips on how to make your gig better. This is what I would do. I would look to find somebody that's got onto the first page, because that's not easy, on the first page, but is still a newbie. All right. It's still a newbie and is starting out quite well. Okay. So I'm going to look at a seller. So I'm not going to look at these guys. These are right at the top, guys, that are Fiverr's choice, if you like, that Fiverr's sort of promoting these guys, because obviously they're doing well. But I'm looking at their reviews, and the reviews are quite a lot. And I'm not really looking at, I don't want to really focus on them because they're already kind of established. I'm looking at the next line, which is the real tier, the top tier. And again, they're very much established with, look at the prices for this 200, 176, 158, 207. They're charging a lot of money because they will get the jobs. Now, that's what you need to do eventually. You need to start charging once you start getting momentum and reviews. However, we need to go to somewhere where obviously they got less reviews, but yet they're sort of on there. All right. So we're not going to be looking at the pro verified ones. We're not looking at the top rated. We're not looking at level ones. We're going down. Anybody that has got there on the first page, that's kind of a beginner. Now, none of these are there. I mean, you got this person there that's charging 115, but yet still lots of reviews on that one. So hence why they're kind of gone up the ranks. Now I'm going to keep going down until I can find someone with low reviews but have got there. See, look at this one. Level 1 seller, 8 reviews. Okay, so that's an interesting one maybe to look at, but I'm going to still keep going down the first page because like I said, if you're on the first page, you're still doing pretty good. This one's got level 2 seller, 4, and this one here has got 16 and again 5 stars. Now the key thing is obviously you want to make sure that you're getting 5 stars. Now this person here, you can see they're starting at £44, so they're starting quite low, and so their reviews are, they're starting out with a few reviews. But see, this one's interesting, right? This one's interesting. You need to look at ones with lowish reviews that I've managed to get on page 1, because that is going to tell you a lot. Now, let's say, for example, you're looking for a specific niche of gig, right? So if it was social media management that you're looking to do, then this is what you do. You look at somebody that has got low reviews, but yet they managed to get on the first page, and then you see what they've done. Because look, you're not going to reinvent the wheel. You just have to learn from the best or the ones that have done well. And so what I would do is I would study this. So I would look at the title. I will be your professional social media marketing manager. I would look at where they've actually put the gig, because you can see on the gig as well, you need to make sure you're in the right category. Now, what I mean by that is, let me just go to categories. You can see this is a category for one of my gigs, and you can see where I am specifically. So you need to make sure that you're looking at the gigs that have made it on first page and make sure that you're in the right category. So many people I know get the category wrong and they're in the wrong place. So you need to double check. I would do this. I would go back and I'll make sure that, am I in the right place? Digital marketing, then it's social media marketing, then it's social media management. Check that, please. Okay. Do that. Then we need to focus on how it's attracting people. Now, this is the visual that's attracting people basically to this gig. It's very clear. Social media manager, 24/7 online support. People like others to be able to be contacted anytime. People like this available 24/7. So you got 24/7 availability. And then remember the gig, you make sure that you're online, because you can keep your gig online and make sure that the green button is there, the green light, so that when people are coming online searching for gigs, they want to be able to talk to someone straight away. Now, this is something that I've learned. A very, very good tip is you need to be available, because people want to do things straight away. They can't wait. People don't wait anymore. So make sure you're available. Okay. Make sure you got that green button in that top corner here, right? See, look, you can see this person doing well. They got orders as well. People like it also when people got orders. Now, the reason why they got orders, let me tell you a few things. Firstly, their price is very good. It's very reasonable. If I looked at the whole page, they stand out because their price is good. So when you're starting out on Fiverr for your gig, you need to make sure that you're below the competition. Look, people always want a good deal, right? So always make sure that you got to go below the competition. Now, look at their thumbnail. I think I know where they created this. They went on something like Canva, and Canva is so easy to do. You can create a simple thumbnail like this, and then also just add the writing of what you do. Add available on 24/7, and then just put exactly what you do. And like I said, guys, I've said it before and so many times, you need to go to something called Canva. Canva is like my go-to place for creating thumbnails, all my Fiverr gigs, anything. And you can do things like that thumbnail, like in seconds, so easily. So guys, if you want a free trial of the pro version, you can check it out in all my softwares that I use in the description. I'll give you links to all of them with free trials. Check them out. Canva is a really good one though. So anyways, coming back to the Fiverr gig, yeah, so that's quite straightforward, very clear, contrasting colors, dark blue background with an orange writing so it stands out, tells you what they do, tells you what they give. Free consultation is really good as well. Look at that, free consultation. Everyone likes a free consultation, okay? Moving on. And then you get to see the work they do, guys, what they do. So here you go. You can see, look, also online. Look at the message at the bottom. Online, average response time 1 hour. Your response time, guys, if you'll respond within an hour, you will do well. Because Fiverr will actually give you more impressions. They'll put more impressions. There are a few reasons why Fiverr gives a lot of impressions. Firstly, that is one of the things. The algorithm will like it if you respond quickly because they want buyers to have responsive sellers. So make sure that you've got your green button. Can you see here? Narisha there, online, tells you it's online and respond in 1 hour. See? And then you've got examples of work, more examples of work. And then it shows you the person, more examples of work. More examples of work, more examples of work. So like, she's showing everything that she does. Quite simple, quite straightforward, quite easy. And you know what? The funny thing is, you can actually, all of this, like if it was social media manager that you wanted to do, or there's anything graphics related, everything can be done here, guys, in Canva. Canva, like I said, is your go-to design place. Look at that. From presentations, social media, videos, prints, docs, everything. So like I said, check it out because it's amazing. But coming back to the tips and tricks, guys, that is another thing that you need to do. Show examples of your work because people want to see what people do, guys, because they're going to compare, right? And then also, look, you even got some comments about what people have said, which is nice. So every time you start off, when you're starting out, start off with quite cheap. Get people to see the work, respond to the work, and then you can also put these reviews up on here to showcase how well you're doing. So look at this, basic, 7 days. Look, you got some nice little emojis there. People like emojis. People like simplicity, nice and simple, straightforward. And people also like having something that says unlimited revisions. So if you actually say like at the beginning, remember, this is all at the beginning, guys. You don't have to keep it there because once you start getting all those reviews and orders and you get to like 50 plus, guys, you will charge more money for your gig and it will still be amazing because you'll make so much money later on. This is really at the beginning. This is how you start. So the basic level is £43. The standard level is £74. So £140 she charges per client, right? They call it the VIP, which is 3 or 4 social media accounts that they can manage and do 26 posts. And like I said, guys, you can do these posts very easily on things like Canva. You don't even need to change it. I'll just show you very quickly. Well, actually, no, I won't show you quickly because you may not want to do the social media manager one. But you can check it out yourself. But these are the kind of basic tips and tricks that are very important. Now, there are other tips and tricks that you also need to make sure of. And these are things like making sure your gig title includes the right things. And remember what I said, you need to see a good one, and you can simply just use a title that exists from somebody that works. you can do that. It's fine. But maybe if you can change it a little bit, try and make it a bit more personal, which is always nice to do. And the same with the about the gig. You need to make sure that you look and see the good things that people do. So, for example, this clearly tells me what she does, right? And you need to have something similar. Be clear about what you do. Obviously, do it in your own words and your own style, but have a look at some really top good ones that have managed to get on the first page with low reviews, and then see exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it and what they're saying. It's always good to learn from others, right? And then create your own style and your own way of doing it. And so, guys, like I said, you make sure that in your gig title is correct and you're covering what you're saying you're doing, your service type. And then also, guys, making sure you've got the right keywords. I can't stress this enough, guys. Having the right keywords is so important, because this is where your impressions will start adding up, because you'll be in the right places. But guys, like I said, check out my playlist on Fiverr. I go through quite a lot of that on how I managed to get my gig on the first page of Fiverr very quickly. Check it out, guys, because I go through it step by step. But guys, I hope you like these tips and tricks for you guys. And like I said, check out my other videos. I hope you like this one. Please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. If you got any comments or any questions, guys, I'm always happy to answer. Guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.